Trucking is truly the adventure of a lifetime. We've been to 176 cities and over 251 places just this year. The concept is simple. Bring freight from point A to point B and get that trailer in a door. But to do that, sometimes you just have to get a little creative. And others, well, they're just going to have to be a little patient and wait.
How's it going? We're sitting here in New Biden, something like that, Illinois, on the other side of St. Louis. We're gonna try to make it to Warrenton to get fuel, but it didn't work because one thing, I'll just throw this in. This will be a bonus for this video. You know the digital fuel gauges? Yeah, it switches right as I say that. Anyway, normally it says like distance till empty, at least on the Volvos. Yeah, don't trust it because we should have had just enough to make it to Warrenton with about 30-40 miles to spare on the estimate. And I know not to completely trust it, but I'm telling you, like today, all of a sudden in the last 20 minutes before we got here, it just started dropping like a rock, like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 mile estimates dropping. And then flashing you're basically out of fuel, almost out of fuel. So we know we need to get some fuel, so don't always trust those things. Anyway, I wanted to continue the series on 5 things. We're going to do hopefully several videos of these to help new drivers who are getting their CDL, or if you're getting back into trucking, or just going from a local CDL job to over the road. These are things that can save you so much time, hassle, money. These are 5 things that I wish that I personally knew my first year getting out over the road. So number 1 is the DEF tank. And I am ashamed to admit, see, I like the whole human element. I like to be transparent and honest with everybody. So I admit my flaws, I do. One of them is I have been out here for almost 8 years as a truck driver. Actually, it was 8 years January, and it's January 2020. So 8 years as a truck driver. Always have I had problems with DEF tanks. Every time I cannot get, or DEF pumps, I cannot get it to pump right. It always shuts off on me. I can never get it to come out of the machine right. It just always like sticks. And so anyway, I was having trouble one day. And my partner, and this is, mind you, this is after 8 years. My partner steps out and he goes, well, let me look at it. And he like shakes it or does something. And all of a sudden it starts flowing just fine. He's like, so he got a little trick that I wanted to show you guys. I thought that was from the field for a minute, but it's the truck next to us. That is so funny. So, show us your famous trick to make the DEF work.
You know, if it doesn't work this time, I got nothing.
You're going to cost like so many broken DEF pumps.
So a lot of the times, one of the biggest things is if it's cold outside. Today is not as cold, but it can happen throughout the year. If there's too much pressure in there, it will stop it and act like it's full, and that is obviously not true. So one thing you do is don't put it in all the way, have it start going.
Putting it all in all the way creates like too much pressure and still.
Yeah.
For it to go in right.
So then once you actually put it in the rest of the way, it will Go just like that. I need to get it set.
I don't even know how many hundreds of hours that would have saved me sitting there to pump down. And we are pump 20. Number 2 is the kill switch. Yes, there is a kill switch on a tractor trailer.
Well, I have a wonderful electronic invention I want you to see.
They're in different locations depending on your model of tractor, but it literally, you turn it off and it powers down the whole truck. I have literally hopped into trucks in the past few years and said it won't start, it's got no power, and the boss will be like, did you check the kill switch? Because that truck's been sitting a little while and we killed the power. Really? Really? So sure enough, turn on the kill switch, it starts right up. So anyway, if you ever have an electrical problem, like the dashboard's not, like our dashboard went black, sometimes it can be fixed with as little as turning the kill switch off for like 30 to 60 seconds and turning it back on.
So just as we were getting started early tonight, we're going to get there like a day and a half early. We have no dash, like all of our power gauges, everything stopped. So as of right now, we're kind of broke down.
Still didn't keep on? No. It should show right there.
I was going to check the manual and see if maybe it was labeled like which was which or whatever.
Yeah, you can check. I'm gonna go call Dad, see what he knows.
Oh my gosh, the dash just came back. Ah, yay! That's gonna save a lot of money.
Yeah, over $1,000 is gonna save. Like,
that was perfect. Just kill the whole power and then turn it back on.
life hack, saves you $1,000.
That's why we call Dad.
Yes, that's why you call Dad.
Another one, if you've ever been going down the road and all of a sudden your trailer lights either flickering on and off, or as happened to me one time, I'm going down some windy, curvy state routes in the middle of the night. That's already hard to see, mind you, and all of a sudden my trailer lights went completely out, like out of the blue, just boom, out, gone. And I'm like, holy crap, and you have these vehicles coming up on, you know, rounding the curves, popping over the hill behind you, almost hitting your trailer because you have no lights. You can't put on your flashers because you got no lights. You can't pull over because there are ditches on either side of the road and there's nowhere to pull over because you're on a state route. It is so frustrating. There is a simple fix. Paper clips. You can get them in the business supply aisle at the truck stops, or a business supply store, or Walmart, or Amazon, or Target, or I could go on and on and on. How you could probably do it in McDonald's, right? Simply slipping this paper clip in between the pigtail connection and where it plugs into the trailer can tighten up that connection to where it's not jiggling loose, because from my experience, 8-9 times out of 10, it's gotten worn over time where you plug it into the trailer, or your pigtail has gotten worn and it's just got too much play on it, so it's not holding a good connection, especially if you hit a bump and make a turn. Having paper clips are a lifesaver. It is a fix that has kept me moving, kept me on the road, and got me to my deliveries until I could fix it at a later point, or red tag the trailer later for a repair. You can also do the same thing with the business card. If you're worried about sticking a metal object in where there's electricity flowing, it is DC electricity, and the thing is, it's all plastic around there. The actual metal connections, if you look at the pigtail, are inside the pigtail. So once the pigtail goes into the port, there's no way that this thing's gonna touch any wires. It's just not possible. But if you have even a business card handy, and trust me, you can get them anywhere, you can walk up to another driver and just say, hey, tell me about your company. Do you have a card? You'll get a card. And you can use that to gap as well. It is a lifesaver. Number 4, be careful where you place things. So I have a laptop that I use for video stuff. I've carried a laptop since I first went over the road in 2012. It is amazing. It is my TV, it is my internet, it is my business. And so the problem, as you know, in a tractor trailer going down the road, especially depending which state you're in, where they don't maintain the roads very well, things will come flying. Basically anything that can come down will come down in a tractor trailer on the highway. So I was trying to figure out where to put this laptop. If I put it on the floor, it risks getting stepped on. If I set it out of the way on the floor, it could fall over. If something falls from above, it could smash my laptop. There's like no good place to put this laptop, right? And so I finally figured out a brilliant spot to put the laptop, and that was in my underwear drawer. Just like that. In with all of my clothes because, hey, perfect spot, right? You can close it. It's protected from vibrations. It's like got padding. It works awesome. The only problem was I did not realize there's a gaping hole behind there. So apparently my laptop is, I set my laptop in my underwear drawer, so it's just easy so that it doesn't get kicked or sat on or fall over or anything else. And I go to open my underwear drawer and my laptop is gone, and apparently it fell behind the fridge. No matter where I put that laptop, it either gets sat on or bumped or knocked over.
So it's kind of like you had the same ordeal as I was having with my my laptop, huh?
Yeah, but my underwear drawer fixed it.
Until you don't put it in there, right?
Oh, thank God.
These are all made to go on slide.
It wasn't fun. It was a valuable lesson, but it was very frustrating at the time. I did not know if I was getting my laptop back anytime soon. Number 5, crock pot lid. I've had this happen more than once. Crock pot is such a valuable thing to have in the truck. So I bought a nice, affordable crock pot at Walmart. Nice little thing. And you can eat so much better on the road by throwing things in the crock pot. It serves a couple of purposes. One, it's easy, it's fast. You can just toss the ingredients right in, make a stew, make a soup, whatever, some chili, and let it slow cook all day long. Because that's the best way, right? Let it slow cook all day long while you're driving down the road. And by the end of the day, when you're getting tired, you start smelling the aroma of that good food. Reminds you of being home, good old home cooking. You get pulled over, you get a good spot in this truck stop, and your dinner is already ready and hot, just like Mama made it. Only problem is we have literally slow cooked a soup, smelled it, oh, it was torturously good, and got to the end of the day, and literally 10 miles from the truck stop, what happens? A vehicle flies off the exit and cuts us off, causing me to slam on my brakes to avoid hitting the vehicle. And what goes over? The crock pot all over the floor. There goes dinner. All day long project gone. It sucked so bad. They make these things at the truck stops that are little crock pots. They even make them to plug into cigarette lighters. So, you know, you have a variety of options of where to cook these. And they actually have little straps that go on top. Or in our case, we got, this is Bear's idea, we got these little hooks, these little bungees. We got 2 of them. And we literally just ran it on the top of our own crock pot, just like you see in the store. And it holds the lid on. Now, it will spill a little bit because it has to naturally vent, right? You know, as the steam goes out. But if it tips over, you're not going to lose all your stew. You might get a little bit on the floor, you know, reach over. I like to set it between the seats where there's like a rubber mat in here. These have literally been a lifesaver. You can also check Amazon. I've found a lot of things cheaper on Amazon than you can find in the truck stops. That will save you so much hassle and frustration on the road. Anyway, hope that helps, guys. We're going to continue this series on things that I wish I would have known my first year as a truck driver. I would love to have like 50, 70, 100 things that took me years to figure out. and provide them for you guys so that you guys can know them right up front and get out there and get on the road like a pro. Anyway, I love you guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to ring my bell. I really need a little bell. I'm gonna get one. Amazon.com. I'm checking. I'm on it. Ring my bell if you want to see more videos. So anyway, I love you guys. That's enough for now. Drive safe and see you soon.